Did you know the sun's power could revolutionize tech? OpenAI is betting big on nuclear fusion. Sam Altman's high-stakes side hustle could power the future of AI while solving climate change. Let's unpack why this deal might change everything. What is nuclear fusion? Nuclear fusion is the process that powers the sun, where hydrogen atoms fuse under extreme heat and pressure to create helium and energy. Unlike fossil fuels or fission, fusion produces no greenhouse gases and uses abundant fuels like seawater. Scientists have struggled to replicate this for decades until now. Projects like Helion Energy, co-founded by Sam Altman, claim they can achieve net energy gain within years, not decades. Sam Altman's fusion side hustle. Altman, OpenAI CEO, has quietly invested in Helion Energy, a fusion startup aiming to commercialize fusion power by 2028. The company's tokamak reactor design uses superheated plasma to mimic stellar conditions. With $1.8 billion in funding, Helion is testing prototypes in Wyoming. If successful, their reactors could supply electricity at 1 to 2 cents per kilowatt-hour, cheaper than solar or wind. Why OpenAI is investing? Data centers consume 1% of global electricity, with AI workloads doubling demand every 3.5 years. Fusion could provide a stable, carbon-free energy source for OpenAI servers. Altman's move signals a strategic pivot, securing cheap energy to scale AI infrastructure while aligning with climate goals. Think of it as a two-fare, powering the future of tech and the planet. The science behind the hype. Helion's breakthrough lies in using field-reversed configuration, FRC, reactors, which are smaller and cheaper than traditional tokamaks. They've achieved 2.5 million degree plasma temperatures and plan to test fusion reactions by 2024. For context, the National Ignition Facility took 60 years to reach similar milestones. If Helion hits its targets, fusion could be grid-ready by the 2030s. Risks and skepticism. Critics argue fusion is perpetually 30 years away, a joke in the field since the 1990s. Technical hurdles remain: containing plasma at 100 million degrees, sustaining reactions, and scaling to industrial levels. Plus, $1.8 billion is a drop in the bucket compared to global fusion funding. Altman's gamble hinges on Helion's unconventional approach, but failure could leave OpenAI exposed to energy price volatility. The bigger picture. If successful, Helion's reactors could disrupt energy markets. Imagine data centers, factories, and homes running on fusion-powered electricity 24/7. It would accelerate AI development while cutting reliance on fossil fuels. This deal isn't just about tech, it's a bet on fusion becoming the backbone of a net-zero economy. What's next? Helion aims to power its first commercial reactor by 2028. OpenAI's involvement could fast-track partnerships with utilities and governments. Meanwhile, competitors like Commonwealth Fusion Systems are racing to similar goals. Keep an eye on policy changes. Nuclear fusion could qualify for U.S. clean energy subsidies, boosting adoption. Why this matters to you? Even if you don't work in AI, this impacts everyone. Cheap, clean energy could lower electricity bills, reduce pollution, and stabilize grids. For investors, it's a high-risk, high-reward play on the next industrial revolution. And for Altman? It's yet another moonshot, proving that even AI's biggest names can't ignore physics. OpenAI's fusion deal with Sam Altman's Helion Energy could redefine how we power technology and fight climate change. But success depends on solving decades-old scientific challenges fast. Which section do you think is the biggest hurdle for fusion energy, the science, funding, or public adoption? This is not financial advice. Always do your own research.